I'm living my most abundant reality. Bench pressing these blessings, miracle.
Hey y'all. My name is Ashley-Nicole Phillips, and you are tuned in to Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. Here within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, I use my shaman mama capabilities, my connection to the oneness of all things, my intimacy with my inner space or all things, my psychic abilities, my mediumship, channeling skills to heal through the inner space. Here within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, we do what I call powwow sessions. Whenever I'm in my inner space and I'm healing with the ancestral forces, synesthesia-like, clairaudient visions, and all types of ESP to grow and evolve myself into greater conscious awareness as well as greater conscious embodiment with my limitless potentials, as I intended to do on a soul level, a God Goddess level, to be my authentic expression, dimension of the oneness of all things, most commonly termed God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Brahman, the Most High, within our synaptical understanding as well as state of divine evolution. I call these sessions with myself powwow sessions. Here with the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, we do powwow sessions over here. We do powwow sessions, and sometimes when I'm in integration mode, so I'm not cranking out any new Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmissions, will get reposts from my other content. I also have a podcast. Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream for free on YouTube as well as Spotify. It is linked below. I will often reference Kingdom Things Podcast installments and then link the reference Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips installments below within the description of Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmissions. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the content to help proliferate the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment journey to a healed and balanced human culture of planet Earth. I am a dimension of the biblically prophesied Messiah, the Jewish culture of elevated Mashiach, the Hindu culture prophesied Kalki. As so are you. Why only a dimension, Ashley? Creation is infinite. Not only is creation infinite, the infinite natures of the infinite natures have infinite natures. We are at the same time synonymous with the infinite natures of the infinite natures of all things, like a Russian roulette, a Russian doll, not Russian roulette, like a Russian doll, not Russian roulette, not that, like a Russian doll. It's endless cycles or endless levels or endless dimensions of evolution. Understanding this opens the gateway, opens our energetic pathways, opens our existence to be more susceptible to conscious awareness of our infinite nature. I was having a powwow session on myself walking to the grocery store, as I often do. And universal consciousness came to me. Dimensions of universal consciousness came to me. They were like, Ashley, when you say upliftment for all things, like you pray and you set the intentions for your authentic expression within the oneness of all things to be uplifting to all things. What do you mean? Do you understand that all things means beyond your synaptical understanding of reality? I say, yes, that's what I mean. I mean, baby, everything that's all, like everything that exists and, everything that is, even things that I don't even have any conscious awareness of, but I know I'm one with it. In due time, evolution is infinite. In due time, I'll become consciously aware of my infinite nature whenever I'm supposed to. Any given moment, any given season, any given reason that I am who I am. To uplift who I am. Any given moment, any given season, any given reason that I am. I'm also a singer-songwriter. Excuse me, y'all. Let me move this out the way. I'm also a singer-songwriter. This is my song, You Were Always Infinite Creation. Available to stream for free. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Link below within the description of this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. First off, life, reality, creation is endless. Principle of conservation. Energy has no beginning or end. It only changes. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. Principle of conservation. Energy is not only created nor destroyed, but it also energy is not created nor destroyed, but it changes forms. It evolves. It grows. We are energy. We are infinite. When universal consciousness came to me and said, hey, Ashley, do you understand that when you say upliftment, when you pray for the upliftment of all things, it's beyond what you believe in, what you know, what you have conscious awareness of? Even the stuff that you don't even have in your subconscious yet. Ooh. Divine revelation alert. So remind me to put the divine revelation alert here. Divine revelation alert. Before we talk about this next piece, let me mention it so I don't forget. And then we're going to get into the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, 2033 Prophecy. I was walking to the park, spending time outside meditating. My soul was like, hey, Ashley, whenever you're feeling out of balance, out of whack, go outside, spend a lot of time outside. Because nature, regardless of what it looks like, nature is always in well-balanced order. So whenever you want your cells or your existence, the energy that you are, the existence that you are, to be in well-balanced order, spend time outside. So the energies and the existence of nature can help you recalibrate into universal alignment, wellness, balance, for the upliftment and regeneration of all things, for yourself and all things. I was walking to the park and I was in meditation, powwow session in my inner space. And my soul was like, hey, Ashley, you're an ancient soul, as we all truly are, humanity. We're all truly ancient souls. All things are truly ancient souls. Why? Principle of conservation. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, but it changes forms. We're energy. We're truly all ancient, right? Ancient energies, ancient souls. All things. Infinite creation and beyond. We're truly ancient. My soul gave me it was synesthesia, so it was like a vision and different multidimensional ESP, extrasensory perception faculties that I experienced to get this understanding from my soul, from my inner space. Truly inner and outer space, because inner and outer space is a symbiotic mirror, evolutionary existence beingness. So it's like synesthesia, many extrasensory perception dimensions from the inner and outer space. And my soul is giving me the wisdoms of understanding, hey, you have an ancient soul, but understand there's many dimensions in divine creation your soul has yet to grace. So the way I saw it was it was like a vast space, like in the clouds, just like a vast space. And there were hatches, big drums. They look like silos, but the silo, I could tell like the silos from at the bottom, there was like a tunnel that it went into. I just had the understanding that that the silo had no bottom and it went into another dimension of existence or of infinite creation. And there were 7 hatches and they were locked and closed. My soul said, that's dimensions of infinite potentials that contain, that are infinite dimensions, infinite potentials that your soul has never experienced, actually. Even with you having an ancient infinite soul that's only always existed infinitely. I was like, whoa. So when I just channeled, hey, like, there's infinite things that we're not aware of, things that are in our subconscious mind and things that aren't even in our subconscious mind yet. Why? Because our souls haven't even graced those dimensions. To have garnered the evolution and wisdom, to have access to those energies and wisdoms in our subconscious yet. The soul said, period. This is teachings, wisdoms for our synaptical understanding of creation, of evolution. And we're going to trust this message, divine revelation alert. We're going to trust it and ruminate on the energies and the words and the wisdoms and ask our soul, hey, soul, what is this supposed to teach me about myself? And wait for the answers because they will come. This brings me to the Oneness Connection call to action. Sit with yourself for as long as you feel to. I'm not the manager or the boss of your meditation schedule. I used to say times, now I'm saying like, babe, however long you feel to sit with yourself and meditate. Sit with yourself every day. Ask yourself, hey, soul, what is it that I need to know to come into greater conscious awareness as well as conscious embodiment of my limitless potentials? Wait for the answers because they will come. All of our lingos with the universe is the oneness of all things or ourselves. It's intimate. It's authentic to our soul's journey, our energy's evolution and journey. Our soul's infinite, our energy's infinite evolution and journey. I say this to say, your lingo with the universe is most readily unique to yourself, to your energy, to the authentic frequential pigment on the canvas, the master painting of existence, of divine evolution. Still, validate yourself in your knowings so that you, as a divine infinite potential energy that exists, that sprang back into creation as insert your name, to assist with the divine evolution of all things, to be a remedy, to be medicine, to be a frequency of resolution. Validate yourself in your knowing so you become more comfortable to grow and evolve into more conscious awareness, as well as conscious embodiment of your limitless potentials and which you are, which I am, which we've always only been. My soul says we were in a gestational phase, humanity, and many beings of galactic creation. Galactic creation being an iota of the dimensionality of limitless potentials or infinite creation, most commonly termed God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, the Most High, Brahman, and many other things in our synaptical understanding of reality. My soul is like, hey, Ashley, galactic creation is an iota of infinite creation. We're galactic beings within the cosmos. We've been in a gestational phase as galactic beings in the cosmos, a dimension of infinite dimensions, most commonly termed God, and many other things within our synaptical understanding of reality. I'm going to link below a Kingdom Things podcast installment. The Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips catalog is timeless. So is this channel, the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment catalog is also timeless. Whatever calls your heart space, you're more than happy to utilize my content to come into greater conscious awareness, as well as conscious embodiment of your limitless potentials. All that I ask is, all that I pray is, may it be for the most good of your soul's evolution, as well as the upliftment and regeneration of all things. All things being all things. Beyond what we understand, beyond what we know, beyond who we think we are, beyond where we think we are. I'm linking below Kingdom Things podcast installment titled Humans Ashamed of Being Human. Ashamed of Being Human. I'm writing it down so I remember. Ashamed of Being Human plus the Galactic Experiment. The Galactic Experiment is the title of this installment. I'm going to link it below. Pertains to what we're speaking of right now. Be cool. Related content for this installment. My soul says we were in a gestational phase as galactic beings of the cosmos. We've always been infinite. We fell out of alignment or frequential patterning. We align with energies, frequential patternings, bandwidths, throngs of energy that are wisdoms or information that said that we were separate from ourselves or separate from the oneness of all things. Principle of correspondence, universal law of correspondence, as below, so above. Everything in my reality is a mirror of the energy in which I am. Whenever we draw separation from ourselves and the projection of ourself, which is our reality, we create fragmentation in our energy, fragmentation in our reality, or imbalances, energetic imbalances, which create the things we tend not to enjoy, or we call it struggle, strife. Which brings me to the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, 2033 Prophecy. By the year 2033, the Most High, the oneness of all things, God says, humanity, insight from the future. I'm healing myself from the inner space and outer space, because inner space, outer space is symbiotic existence. Healing my existence, been able to raise my vibrations to match my existence, to match energies of the future, to be able to correspond with the energies of the future through channeling, mediumship, psychic abilities, ESP, shaman, mama, shamanism. Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, 2033 prophecy. It is ancient prophecy for many cultures all over our planet. Turn of a Yuga, Mayan Hopi prophecy, fifth world, prophesied fifth world. I know the Australian Aboriginal indigenous people have this time prophesied. Africa, many cultures in Africa. The children awakening to ancestral remembrance, divine codes from the inner space. Many other cultures around our planet share this time of the mass awakening of humanity through our consciousness, through our genome, through our DNA, and infinite other dimensions, where we align with energies that are harmony, to be the energies of harmony in which we truly have always been. My soul says, hey, Ashley, whenever creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. The oneness of all things, galactic creation, the cosmos of galactic creation is being an iota of the oneness of all things, most commonly termed God, Allah, Shekinah, Brahman, Hashem, Prime Source, and many other things, God, and many other things within our synaptical understanding of reality. The oneness of all things, God says, by the year 2033, we need a human being of planet Earth with no death, no disease, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. As death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking was all a part of the makings of us. Why? Because whenever creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. Where we were in a throng of energies of fragmentation, which said that we were separate from each other, ourselves, or we were separate from the projection of our own energy, which created our reality. Universal principle of correspondence, as below, so above. We were fragmented through our energetic existence, which all things are energy. We perceive separation from ourselves or each other, our reality, which created the imbalances, are the imbalances, which created the suffering and strife. That is not a requirement for evolution, to suffer and to be in strife. It's not a requirement, it's a choice. It's a choice in which is divinely universally aligned. Why? Because whenever creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. But we're in a time where we're awakening. Why? Because whenever creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. The oneness of all things says we need a human culture of planet Earth, bipedal man of the cosmos, galactic creation, infinite dimensions of the cosmos, beyond the bipedal man, but including the bipedal man, which includes humans of planet Earth and humans of infinite other dimensions of galactic creation, of the cosmos, of infinite potentials, or God. We need to awaken to the remembrance that we're limitless. Not only are we limitless, we can become conscious creators of our reality. To consciously align our energy, our intentions to experience what we want to experience. What we chose to experience on a God-Goddess level or a limitless potentials level. To assist with the growth, evolution, and regeneration of all things, or the growth, evolution, and regeneration of God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Brahman, Hashem, the Most High, and many other things. God turned many other things within our synaptical understanding of divine evolution, or the oneness of all things, or the makings of us. The death, disease, war, famine, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking. God said, I needed y'all to experience this. The oneness of all things, infinite potential said, I needed y'all to experience this. The divine says, I needed y'all to experience these things, to master you. God tells me all the time, Ashley, be like alabaster. These are conversations I have with the divine. Go inside of yourself to strengthen the intimacy with yourself or the divine. To be your authentic frequential patterning. To assist with uplifting and regenerating the oneness of all things. My soul, the oneness of all things, be like, hey, Ashley, be like alabaster. I want to mold you. I want to shape you. I want to grow you. I want to evolve you because you're infinite things. And humanity, bipedal woman of the cosmos, bipedal man of the cosmos, I'm calling for y'all to awaken. You are awakening. It's divinely aligned, divinely orchestrated. To remember your limitless potentials. You've always been limitless. You've been in a gestational stage, phase of your evolution, your energy's evolution, your existence evolution. You're blossoming back into divine creation, as insert your name. Bipedal man, bipedal woman of the cosmos, of infinite creation. to be masters, which brings me to the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, channeled human dharmic purpose. It is biblical prophecy, prophesied all over the planet, not just in the Holy Bible, Christian Bible. Human dharmic purpose to awaken and remember our oneness with all things, or our limitless potentials. The divine, the oneness of all things, wants to see, what do we create as bipedal beings of the cosmos? Limitless potentials, walking on 2 feet with the illusion of finite or dimensionality. The divine wants to see, what do we create? We've already decided in the masses, universally aligned, universally ordered, no disease, no death, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. We're created to be happy, wellness, balance. Journey our lives with an inquisitive disposition, inquiring through our inner space and outer space. I'm feeling this way. Soul, self, what is this feeling, energy? What is this feeling trying to teach me about myself? I'm thinking these thoughts. What is it supposed to teach me about myself? This is my reality. What is it supposed to teach me about myself? Because principle of correspondence, as below, so above. I know everything in my reality is a mirror of who I am. Wait for the answers because they will come. What else do we create? I also channel the Kardashev scale prophecy. If you don't know what the Kardashev scale is, it was channeled by the astronomer Kardashev. My soul says, hey, Ashley, say channeled. So humanity, y'all know that this was gifted to your humanism, to your evolution, to your ecosystem, so that y'all have an understanding that you have a benevolent disposition to grow and evolve into more limitlessly. The Kardashev scale outlines the evolution of a galactic colony based off of the amount of our own energy in which we're able to harness and utilize towards our evolution. The divine says, whenever y'all are ready to perceive this, it'll be soon too, within 5-10 years, soon. We're in the energy of it. We are it. My soul says, hey, Ashley, everything is what it is. It's our perspective, perception of what is, and which changes. And we have these understandings through quantum physics and physics. We have these understandings that this is how, these are dimensions of the ways of creation, ways of reality. Kardashev scale prophecy says we will be a type 1, type 2, type 3, and beyond. Whatever it is we need. I don't want to box this in with my incantations. Whatever it is we need to be to assist towards the evolution of all things, for the upliftment and regeneration of all things, most commonly termed God, all things, most commonly termed God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, and many other things within our synaptical understanding of reality, creation. The divine says we'll be a type 1, type 2, type 3, whatever divine creation needs, whatever humanity needs. Galactic colony, galactic civilization of the cosmos, galactic colony, galactic civilization of multidimensional creation, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Brahman, Hashem, Prime Source, the Most High. Let me take a beat, y'all. Breathe, breathe. I have a lot of gratitude. It's been a process, or the journey of evolution for my mind, body, soul, and spirit to come into greater alignment, resonation, enjoyment, abundance, conscious awareness of the enjoyment and abundance of which existence, creation, being is. Referring to the title of this transmission, Humanities, Our Biology and Evolution. My process of being who I am today, as you're processing a process of being who you are today, has been divine evolution. Irregardless if we don't always perceive, which we don't, because the magic of evolution is infinite. If we don't always, let me finish the sentence. If we don't always perceive the magic in which we are, we've always been. Even if we don't perceive the magic in which we are, in which we've always been, the infinite dimensions of our magic, our majesty, our infinite potentials. Understand, we are magic, we are infinite potentials, we are majesty in evolution. Limitless potentials in evolution, we've always only been. It's been a process. my mind, body, soul, and spirit, to be able to relax and breathe and release into the joy of existing, just existing. And the monumental, major words, monumental, major, let me find the word, monumental, major impact in which we get to experience, in which we get to be in creation as awakening dimensions, awakening citizens, awakening civilians, awakening divine presences of divine creation, the galaxies, the cosmos, the planet. Our planet is multidimensional. So there are other beings, colonies, cultures, and other dimensions or throngs of energy, vibrations of energy within the realm or energetic embodiment that is planet Earth. And we get to consciously contribute towards this majesty, magic of the multidimensional creation of planet Earth, of the cosmos, of the galaxy, of divine creation. Divine cosmos, galaxy, planet Earth being a dimension, an iota of limitless potentials, most commonly termed God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. I keep on repeating this, most commonly termed. So my and whoever else, baby, is open to this and wants to utilize this, my content as a resource for divine remembrance, divine embodiment of your limitless potentials as universally aligned, universally assigned, as you intended to do on a God, Goddess, omnipotent soul level. Manifested as insert your name. Utilizing my content as a resource in your process of awakening and embodying greater dimensions, greater perspectives and aspects of your limitless potentials. I keep on reiterating, like, these things that we either perceived as sci-fi or as far as multidimensionality and the majesty and the magic of multidimensionality or different vibrations of frequency. This multidimensionality, these different vibrations of frequency, this is God. We've never been separate from God. Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, Most High. Also termed many other things within our synaptical understanding. Divine creation, divine evolution. We've never been separate. Humanities, our biology and evolution. It's been a process. My soul wants me to read. I'm channeling a book. It's called, I'm not going to say the whole title, but I'm channeling a book from the divine. I'm already a published author, and we'll talk about my literature later. 3 books I published. It's actually one, Parcel, the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. We'll get into this at the end of the transmission. My soul wants me to read parts of, I just call it Letters, another book that I'm channeling for the oneness of all things, humanity. You know, as we awaken, it's like a welcome home letter. This book from the oneness of all things, or God, Shekinah, Prime Source, the Most High, Brahman. Dang, I just got to figure out how to get to it because it's in my other computer. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm going to read this part of Letters. I'll tell you why. Humanity, our biology, and evolution. We have these set paradigms of what our biology, what our anatomy is. No need to fret. No need to fret. It's all a part of our divine evolution. Why? Because any given moment, any given season, any given reason that we are, it's a part of our divine evolution. Why? Because whenever creation needs something to continue to grow and evolve, it naturally produces it. Let me grab my hard drive to pull up the book. Humanity, our biology and evolution, right? So we have these synaptical understandings that are so stark. They're so stark. It's like they lack. I'll say past tense, lack. Lack, ed, lack. These paradigms, these understandings of who we are, what our anatomy is, lack malleability. to where all of the paradigms that we associate with our anatomy were stark and stuck. What paradigms that we associate with our anatomy? We associate limiting beliefs, weight disorders, diseases, death, right? We baby, 2033 prophecy. We're a human being, culture, planet Earth with no death, no disease, no war, no famine, no peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, as well as Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. Plenty of installments, transmissions that delve into the energies of these paradigms to help channel healing frequencies and wisdoms to uplift and grow and evolve these paradigms into something else, wellness and balance. No death, no disease, no war, no famine, world peace, no poverty, no pedophilia, no sex trafficking, no human trafficking. And it gets real multidimensional, real esoteric, real magic, a lot of magic, really magical, super majestic, just like we've always been, just like Shekinah, Brahman, Prime Source, Allah, the Most High, Hashem, God. Did I say Brahman? Also term many other things. God term many other things, or all things term many other things within our synaptical understanding of divine evolution. Plug in my hard drive. So we have this. We had. I say past tense. Had, because we're in evolution. We gonna grant ourselves compassion, ease, grace, wellness, balance, joy, abundance in our evolution. We're not gonna burn ourselves out, hurt ourselves. We're trying to get somewhere too fast. That's what I've been doing, y'all. But what? Any given baby, any given moment, any given season, any given reason that we are. I talk about this in my podcast. Like, God's like, hey, Ashley, I need you to become everything. In the podcast, Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, as well as this podcast, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. I haven't always called Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment a podcast. So excuse me, y'all, I'm acclimating. So Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips. I talk about my journey, my process is actually recorded in the Kingdom Things podcast. My awakening process. Because God was like, hey, Ashley, and it's trickled in this channel as well. God, my soul was like, hey, Ashley, I need you to become everything I created you to be. To be with your divine counterpart, twin flame. That was a super inspiration for me since I was like 9 years old. Because I got the divine, I'm on the twin flame journey, divine counterpart journey, back home to God inside, or our home frequency, or our soul's authentic vibration. To be the medicine in which we came back into creation to be, to assist with uplifting and evolving all things into more wellness, balance, regeneration. I got the divine revelation when I was 9 years old about who my husband would be. Because my divine counterpart, my twin flame, he's famous. So I saw him on TV. He was a child actor, child star. And I'm trying to link out of, like, this is my story, right? But I'm trying to focus on, this is my story. I'm not going to, but I do want to, I don't want to bog down my potentials by hyper focusing, hyper fixating on my divine counterpart. I talk about it because it is a part of my story. So because that's what I've been doing all my life. I'm shifting, I'm growing and evolving, because since 9 years old, so that's with my husband, my twin flame divine counterpart, he was a child actor on a show me and my sister used to watch. So that's how I knew, this is how I knew who my husband would be since I was 9. But my soul didn't give me conscious awareness. Our soul's always only guiding us all of our lives. Our conscious awareness of this is what grows and evolves. I knew twin flame divine counterpart in like 2019. I got this divine revelation after my soul brought me and my divine counterpart back into conscious awareness of each other in 2018. I'll link my story below. I'm not gonna tell the whole story right here. I'll link one of the installments. I tell my story often in the podcast and Kingdom Things podcast, as well as over here. But I'm gonna link a specific video below where I know I told the whole story. It's titled My Story. It's the Kingdom Things. Actually, it's on this channel, Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, and it's within the Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips catalog. I'm gonna link it below, my story. So you can, if you're interested in that, you can delve deeper, get more insight into my twin flame journey and how it grew and evolved me, how my soul used it to, my soul used it to grow and evolve me, divinely aligned, divinely assigned, to become everything God created me to be. So Divine's like, hey, Ashley, I need you to become everything I created you to be. It's what conscious awareness, consciously having these conversations with the divine. All my life growing up, I wasn't consciously having these conversations. I just thought I was having internal epiphanies. But now I'm having conscious conversations, conscious divine encounters with my soul, the Oneness, all things of the divine, or Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. And God's like, hey, Ashley, I need you to become everything I created you to be. If you want to be with your twin flame divine counterpart. Also to assist with rising humanity into our human direct purpose. The remembrance, genome, cell, DNA activation. To vibrate, be our limitless potentials consciously. Grow and evolve into greater conscious awareness, conscious embodiment of our limitless potentials. As universally aligned, universally assigned for the upliftment and regeneration of all things. Do not replace any of your professional medical advice with anything you experience or hear within Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, as well as Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. It's the garage opening below. Excuse me, y'all. Let me pull this up. Letters. I'm pulling up letters. So I've been, you'll see in the podcast, baby. Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, as well as Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. But I started Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips first, Divine Mandate, Intuitive Guidance. So it's like the Kingdom Things podcast is about 3-4 years old, over 700 transmissions, baby. I was back to back channeling high vibrational, universal, multidimensional forces, energies, wisdoms, ancestral forces, energies, wisdoms, quickly, swiftly. I said it to say, baby, I felt like I almost burnt myself out. But I didn't. I'm glad, and I retract that. I don't want to put bad energy out into existence. Why? Because whenever Christian needs something to continue to grow and evolve, and naturally produces it. So I'm channeling all these high vibrational wisdoms, ancestors through healing power, such as through my inner space, to connect with, garner the conscious awareness, conscious embodiment, conscious communing with these ancestral forces and wisdoms, which I am one with, which you are one with, which we're all one with. With these dimensions and infinite square dimensions beyond, infinite dimensions beyond. It's still been a journey of acclimating, evolution, Fibonacci sequence. Like I can perceive when I'm embodying similar energies or dimensions of myself in which I've embodied in my past. All is truly here now. We are in an experience where we have past, present, and future, or linear time. I can perceive at times when I'm embodying energies of my past as well as my future. But I'm also simultaneously, I'm also perceiving these energies of my past, present, or future in a different dimension or through a different perspective or a different lens. So I'm experiencing a different dimension of my past, present, future, but I'm experiencing it from a different perspective or a different lens. To garner wisdoms and evolution and growth into more wellness and balance, conscious awareness, conscious embodiment of my limitless potentials, of the limitless potentials and beyond in which all things are. This is the perpetual evolution that we call life or existence. This is how it's meant to be. We're always created to grow and evolve. I was doing it swiftly, to where I baby shit, bless me, excuse me, I cursed. I swear sometimes, I'm so sorry. It slipped out, it slipped out. Humanity, our biology, and evolution. Baby, I felt like I burned myself out, right? But I didn't, gratefully, thank you. Don't want to burn myself out, don't want to burn out. I don't want to burn out. And do not replace any of your professional medical advice with anything you experience or hear within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment, as well as Kingdom Things podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, as well as any of my other content, my music, Ashley-Nicole Music, my YouTube, my literature, animated series, any of my content. Do not replace your professional medical advice, and any additional assistance you feel like you need to reach out and get. Don't be ashamed to do this. Don't be ashamed to do this. Don't be afraid. Don't be ashamed to do it. We are a family. We are a community. We are a village. We are a tribe. Let me pull up this book. So we've had a stark paradigms and understandings and thought patterns around our anatomy, and our understandings of our anatomy were connected to lack or separation or fragmentation, energetic imbalance, which created the disease, suffering, strife, death. My soul be like Ashley, be like alabaster. Before I read this part of Letters, this book that I'm channeling for the oneness of all things as a gift to humanity, and whoever, whatever other being, dimension, consciousness comes in, God, dimension of God, comes in contact with the energy, the literature, it's for us all. Before I go into reading this, there's dimensions of the I am or existence that want to channel wisdom's messaging to me, through us, through myself, here within Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. Again, subscribe, share, follow on TikTok, Oneness Connection on TikTok, to join the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment journey to a health and balanced human culture, planet Earth. So before we read, I'm just gonna read the segment, and it has to do with our biology, our anatomy. So I'm gonna read the segment of the book. And then but first let's channel these ancestral forces. And I'm gonna channel them utilizing, I haven't done this in a while, I'm excited. We're gonna get a couple messages. Whatever comes out, Alana Fairchild, Rumi Oracle, Pocket Edition, and Invitation into the Heart of the Divine, artwork by Razuli. We're gonna get a couple, 3 of these cards. We'll get the art and the messaging, and then I'll sit back and transcendentally channel the galactic and beyond ancestral forces. Give me one moment, y'all. Let me find this part of the book. Yeah. Give me one moment, y'all. I'm not gonna cut any of this out. I'm not gonna edit any of this out. Give me a second, y'all. Where are we? Let's see. So I'm gonna have to read all of chapter 1A, because I don't see where it's at. We just gonna read all of chapter 1A. It's not a lot. That's okay. And just read all chapter 1A. Just all chapter 1A. All right, y'all, let's pull these cards. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous because I feel the energy's coming in, and I've been feeling it like all day. And my soul's like, I've been feeling like there's a big shift, energetic shift coming, energetic breakthrough coming. I've been feeling it all day. And my soul's like, you're feeling the transmission you're going to do later today. I was like, the Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. My soul's like, yes. I was like, okay, that's what I'm feeling. You know, I'll be honest. I'm nervous. I'm a little anxious, but you know, I relax into love and allow the process. I'm going to shuffle the cards here and see what wants to come out. We'll just get the top 3. Let's shuffle a little bit and then get the top 3. For this energetic breakthrough. Energetic breakthrough. All right, let's get this top. Just take the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, yeah. Lana Fairchild, Rumi Oracle, Pocket Edition, Heart of the Divine, Invitation to the Heart of the Divine, or artwork by Razuli. So we have this first card. Artwork is so beautiful. Dance of the Divine Feminine. How bitter the taste of water would be if the river stopped its flow. The universe esteems you capable of more than being sure-footed and sensible. You can whirl and stumble, inspired by the music of the spheres. How appropriate. How appropriate. You can whirl and stumble, inspired by the music of the spheres. There's big magic for you to weave in this lifetime. Prosaic priorities inherited from the world are stuff and nonsense. Give up the mainstays that drain your heart. Ask your soul what matters and attend to that. Dance with the divine feminine. And I have this card here. So beautiful. Layla, clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. Because baby, it's been a while since I touched these cards. I healed up a lot since I touched these cards. And I remember how to, aligning, because the infinite journey to my soul's, or my existence's master alchemy capabilities. Shift my energy to co-create a more well and abundant reality, quantumly shift reality, myself in reality, to more wellness and balance through the way I focus my thoughts and intentions. I know these cards have a disposition where it's like assuming that we're disgruntled, hostile, or imbalanced, out of balance. And my inner space of soul said, these messages are necessary, Ashley. Tell me about myself. Okay, surely. Energetic shifts. I would say I was irritated. Before I felt irritated, agitated. It's really energetic shifts. I have a song. It's called Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. I have a song. Whenever I create music, I'm divinating the spirit. So I do Powwow sessions. I'm in my inner space, called my inner space, growing, evolving, healing with ancestral forces consciously now. Been doing music, been recording music professionally in professional studios since 2013. And now I consciously know, my ancestors were like, you were never creating music by yourself. I consciously know that I'm connecting with my inner space and outer space of the oneness of all things to grow and evolve my energy into more wellness and balance through the artistry of creating music, songs. I created a song. It's on Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Link below. The album of Story Worth Telling, which is in the playlist section of the channel. The album of Story Worth Telling. The song is called I want to give y'all the right title. This is very appropriate, extremely appropriate. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me get the title of the song. It's called Galactic Beings. But there's another part to the title. I just want to make sure I get it right. Give me 1 second. I'll get that part. It's called Galactic Beings. Wait a second, y'all. The story we're telling. I don't want this to play, so let me mute it. I want it to play on the transmission. Give me 1 second, y'all. It's called, Galactic Beings, a story, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube, link below. Album, A Story Worth Telling. The song, Galactic Beings, I Choose Balance. So I'm getting irritated. I know, like, I'm feeling. Before my soul be like, hey, Ashley, you're not mad. You're not disgruntled. You're feeling. Ask about your feelings. What are you feeling? What are your emotions, your feelings, your sentience? Trying to tell you about yourself. Soul, what is my sentience trying to tell me about myself? My soul said, you're growing, you're evolving. It's a new old energy, new old energetic embodiments. We're awakening. I'm awakening. We're awakening to our limitless potentials. These energies of imbalance and fragmentation where we suffer separation between ourselves and our reality. We're growing and evolving these energies, harmonizing with other etheric, galactic, and beyond forces to be the divine human, limitless potential, bipedal man, bipedal woman of the cosmos, of divine creation, or God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Hashem, Brahman, the Most High. All things being God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Brahman, the Most High, and many other terms, many other names within our synaptical understanding of reality. So it's like you're feeling new old energies. You've been here before. We've been here before. Hearkening to my song, another song that I channeled with the ancestral forces, Your Messiah. Your being a conjugate term for you are Messiah. Speaking to every person that reads the title, you are the Messiah. You are the Messiah. You are the Messiah. We are the Messiah. We've been here before. Star lineage. Remember when? Now we say we're only human. The truth is we're human. H-U-E. Many dimensions. Not to sound pretentious. The skies above are you. The ground below you too. Unplug from the matrix. Drop your screws. What's reality you choose? What's reality you choose? Yeah. Explore the sky with me. It's you and you, me and you. You are your Messiah. You are your power. What's reality you choose, Master Alchemist? What's the reality you choose? What's reality you choose? We're Master Alchemist. That's not part of the song. That's an ad-lib. That's a freestyle. We're Master Alchemists. The world is yours. It's you and you. That's Your Messiah. It's on Goddess Things. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. Now we say we're only human. The truth is we're human. Many dimensions. Not to sound pretentious. So it says you're feeling new old energies. We've been here before. We've been here before. Star lineage. Remember when? Now we say we're only humans. The truth is we're human. Many dimensions. Not to sound pretentious. The sky above, that's us. The ground below, that's us too. Also says you're feeling. You're not agitated. You're not irritated. You might take it as agitation. Sure. But understand a deeper understanding. You're feeling new old energies. You're becoming again. We're becoming again. Conscious awareness, divine potentials, conscious awareness, limitless potentials, conscious galactic forces, galactic citizens, galactic colony. The divine creation, or divine creation being Allah, most commonly termed God, Allah, Shekinah, Prime Source, Brahman, the Most High, Hashem, and many other things within our synaptical understanding of ourselves and of reality of creation, divine evolution. We reference the galactic beings, so I've seen a single part of it. Galactic beings, I choose balance. I choose balance. Because my soul, baby, is like, the world is yours. It's you and you. What you want to do? Who you want to become? What you want to create? I was like, I choose balance, Lord. I choose balance, so I choose balance on one of all things. The world is ours. It's us with us. Like, what do we want to create? The galactic forces and the ancestors say, hey, Ashley, music is technology. It creates, it shapes, it grows, evolves, it reverberates, it emits to assist the evolution of all things. What do you want to do with it? How do you want to influence all things, humanity, the planet, creation with your incantations? And that goes for all things, speaking or singing. Galactic beings, I choose balance. So I feel like agitation. I'm reading these cards. It feels like a negative disposition. I'm like, I don't like that. What's going on? Spirit says, soul says, ancestral force says necessary, Ashley. The song, baby, the song exemplifies it. Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. A story we're telling the album. Galactic beings, I choose peace. Waves in the bar. It's like a rock type song. I set the intention to strengthen my it's like alternative rock. I set the intention to strengthen my relationship with rock music. So I manifested this song, co-created this song. Galactic beings, I choose balance. Raising the bar. Galactic being, I remember I used to choose chaos. I came from chaos. Or the imbalance, or the fragmentation, or the throng of energies of density that said that we were separate from ourselves, that created the imbalance, the war, death, poverty, pedophilia, sex trafficking, human trafficking, and all the things that we don't like. I came from chaos. I was created to be balanced. I choose balance. So I'm feeling all these things. And I choose not to turn a blind eye to what I'm feeling. I acknowledge it. I accept it. So what is it supposed to teach me about myself? We're evolving. Humanities, our biology and evolution. You're feeling new old energies. We've been here before. Start lineage. Remember when. Remember when. Now we say we're only human. The truth is we're human. We came from chaos, the imbalance, the fragmented energies. Part of the gestational phase, part of our infinite potentials, evolution of our energy that's always begin. Truly no alpha, no omega. Why? Principle of conservation. Energy is neither created nor destroyed, but it changes form. We are energy. We've always existed. We were in a throng of energies of gestation that created the fragmentation or the chaos. I came from chaos. I was created to be balanced. I choose balance or the mastery of the remembrance that I'm one with all things. What is my energy supposed to teach me about myself? To grow, for me to grow and evolve, for me to grow and evolve into greater conscious awareness, as well as conscious embodiment of our limitless potentials. How my soul sees fit, for me to be my authentic contribution, medicine, remedy, solution for the upliftment and regeneration of all things being well outside of my synaptical understanding, subconscious, and things that haven't even breached my subconscious yet. All things. Let's take a 3-second beat. Breathe. Layla, clean your chest from all hostility. Wash it 7 times. In the darkness of the cosmic void, the soul seed can crack open and take root. This cannot happen in the light where all is seen and understood. Thank you. It must happen under cover of darkness. This is a way of nature, and it must be honored. Clear the pain from your heart. Your tears are the sacred waters that will ensure your soul shall thrive. A new phase is imminent. Layla, one more card, then we're going to channel the ancestral forces transcendentally. So I'll sit back and close my eyes. Al-Uza, star of Venus. Beautiful art. I am not a handful of worthless dust. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Even a small blessing of light is more powerful than the fears of multitudes. Fear of multitudes. Even a small blessing of light is more powerful than the fears of multitudes. There's no need to fight fear with fear. Baby, energy's breaking off my existence. Channeling through to create wellness and balance. It's universally aligned, universally assigned for the upliftment and regeneration of all things. I surrender to this process. There is no need to fight fear with fear, hate with hate, or anger with anger. You do not have to convince anyone of anything. Connect the love within your heart. Rest there and become wise. Thank you, Ashley, for allowing us in your space, your vessel, your experience. Ashley was experiencing requests from ancestral forces, dimensions of this transmission in which she unconsciously honored as she did mute her computer, but the ancestral forces asked her to turn off the wind chimes sound effect that she had going and looming in the atmospheric background. Ashley declined, as this is her experience. We're in her room, her vessel, to share wisdoms and energies and messages to assist with the evolution of the human biology. Humanity as your biology grows into the omnipotent, effervescent, consciously aware, malleable, succinct yet universally aligned attributions of stardust in which you've always been. Malleable atom strings, atomic structures in which you've always been. You will understand that your magic is not a fluke, but it is you. Thank you, Ashley. Give me a second. Thank you, ancestral forces, soul, oneness of all things, self. Presently consciously aware of in dimensions beyond my synaptical understanding of purview, perspective, perception, allowance, acceptance, per divine evolution, as universally aligned, universally assigned, for the upliftment and regeneration of all things, so shall I allow the evolution that I am, that we are, that I was intended to be on the soul level, and so shall it be. Shall my mind, body, soul, and spirit, our mind, body, soul, and spirit, relax into the love, to the magic in which we've only always been. Relax into the conscious awareness of the love and the magic in which we've only always been. Every experience that we've only always been was for us to become more consciously aware of the love and the magic in which we've only always been. So shall it be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and read Chapter 1B of Letters, the book that I'm channeling. From the Oneness of all things, it's like a welcome home letter. Welcome back into conscious awareness of our limitless nature, embodiment, beingness, limitless embodiment, beingness, of our existential fundamental nature. Conscious awareness of this nature. All right, I'm going to turn to the side, y'all. Excuse me. I'm going to turn over here, turn a little bit and read this. Okay, letters. Chapter 1B. What have you discovered about yourselves in the last decades? Alone, about your humanity. Utilize your introspection and reflection to build upon a future that reflects a human culture that you want to consciously create and experience. Do you want bigotry? ? As you define bigotry as obstinate attachment to beliefs and opinions, you are all bigoted in the way in which you perceive yourselves. This bigotry is a part of the experience of infinite creation. As infinite creators, dear human beings of Earth, you get to determine who you want to be. And all of the time, in quotation marks, it takes you, dear ones, to accomplish what you see fit to identify as, or create out of your realities. As your realities are a projection of what you readily focus your attention, energies on. You have traversed millions of years worth of experiences within the focused dimensions of yourselves or self. Beyond the realms and paradigms of your humanism. What are we, the I am, saying? You are home. Slow down and enjoy what you have and will create. Everything you experience is the abundance of your evolution, of your far-spanning and infinite existence. I'm also going to read Chapter 1C. Chapter 1C. I just have a little part written for Chapter 1C. Chapter 1C, quotation marks. It's actually a quote from the Galactic Federation of Light from November 11th, 2024. Channel correspondence. Whence and upon a time, a shift occurred. A shift so pertinent, as if all the birds of the galactic creation flew in formation to land on the majestic rock known by the epoch of the new infinite creation energy, unconditional love. created to perpetuate and sustain synergy and balance of our inner and outer energies. Galactic Federation, end quote, Galactic Federation, November 11, 2024, channel correspondence. I want to thank y'all so much for joining this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. Humanity, our biology, and evolution. Again, subscribe to the channel, y'all. I'm pulling through. I'm not just cutting this off. I'm not just leaving all rude. I'm not reading. I'm not trying to leave abruptly. I'm not trying to close this out abruptly, rudely. I'm trying to make it through this. Let's close this out solid, strong, because these energies are big and powerful. And I'm like trying to stay grounded, professionally close out this installment. Thank y'all so much for dropping into Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment. Subscribe, hit the notification bell to catch new Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmissions. Share the content if it's been uplifting for you and if you believe it'll be uplifting to someone else. Again, the catalog is timeless. I talked about my other podcast, Kingdom Things Podcast with Ashley-Nicole Phillips, which is available to stream for free on YouTube and Spotify, link below, timeless catalog. I'm also a singer-songwriter. We've talked about this amply in this transmission as well. Fit really well. Ashley-Nicole music is available to stream on YouTube, link below. I divinate in the spirit, power sessions in the spirit channel, healing frequencies, wisdoms, incantations to assist us as we awaken, to be resources as we awaken. Many genres, lyrics, melodies, in which I hope you enjoy, content as well on the channel. Ashley-Nicole music is linked below in the description of this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. I also have a live series. It is called Out of the Box. My soul's like, hey, Ashley, do you still want to act? I said, I surely do. My soul said, follow your inner space, your intuitive guidance. Let's get it cracking. Let's do it. Out of the Box is available to stream on my music channel, Ashley-Nicole Music on YouTube. You go to the playlist section. You'll see the playlist Out of the Box. The first complete season is available to stream for free. I'm also an author. We talked about it briefly earlier. The Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is a 3-part book series. It's available in the Amazon bookstore. The first 2 parts of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel are Asia's story. The first book being Coming Home, the story of Asia. The second book being the story of Asia, I'm Home. Asia is a teenage girl growing up in the New York City foster care system. She's catalyzed onto her spiritual awakening journey when she meets her twin flame Chase in the hallway of her school Manhattan Prep. She goes through a lot of existential crises, which assist her with growing and evolving to greater conscious awareness, as well as conscious embodiment of her limitless potentials. The third part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is My Other Half. My Other Half is a twin flame divine counterpart journey home to God inside, home frequency, inner and outer side, home frequency, embodiment, beingness. One soul drops into being to humanism, paradigms, realm of humanity. One soul drops into humanity, becomes two beings. These two people, these two beings know they're supposed to co-create a love and a life together. Each lifetime says that their love can't work. They will co-create a love and a life together. Which lifetime, under which circumstances? This is My Other Half. 4 love stories in one book. It's really beautiful. In totality, the 3 books are the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel. Again, the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel is available to purchase in the Amazon bookstore. If you're doing digital downloads, keeping it together, these energies are still pumping through. If you're doing digital downloads, it's 3 separate downloads specified below. The links are specified below for the digital downloads for the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, all 3 books, $29.97 plus tax nonetheless. If you're doing paperback copies, it's 2 bindings, all 3 stories. The first 2 parts, Asia's story, Coming Home, the story of Asia, followed by the story of Asia, I'm Home, is in 1 binding. Then My Other Half is in the second binding, $29.98 nonetheless, for 2 paperback bindings shipped to your home, all 3 stories, all 3 books. I also have an animated series on our channel, multidimensional experiences in which I have conscious awareness of, healing frequencies. I channel through, I heal through the inner and outer space, into the animated series. Asia's Story, the animated series, is available to stream for free at this time. AP Short Stories on YouTube. My author's YouTube channel is linked below in the description of this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. Hope you enjoy the animated series. It does stem from the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel universe. Lastly, but certainly not least, I'm a home intuitive cook. Whatever the ancestors tell me to put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish, this is what I put in the pot, the pan, the baking dish. Magic Meals with Ashley-Nicole Phillips is available to stream for free on YouTube. Link below in the description of this Oneness Connection Energetic Upliftment transmission. Cook over there. I also do mukbangs, talk about whatever spirit puts on my heart to speak about. Some other really cool content over there on this channel. Hope you enjoy it. My content, my offerings to the evolution of us, the makings of us, this epoch, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing, magnificent, benevolent, abundant time. We get to embrace our humanism, grow and evolve the energy of our humanism in alignment with our soul's wisdoms, our soul's teaching, our soul guidance, our soul tutelage, to contribute to all things of divine evolution, what we came into creation to be. I love you. Love on yourself. Self-love is the best love because you have to love yourself in the way in which you want your reality to love you back. Self-love is the best love because you are love and your truest choose to give that love to yourself first. Self-love is the best love because it helps you embody, be more of your limitless potentials, more of our limitless potentials consciously. We'll see y'all later. Bye.
Hey, my name is Asia, and I am an interdimensional being. I know. I just found out myself. Everything that I thought was my truth was a lie. I chose to continue this life because of the one thing that I know isn't a lie. Love.
First airplane ride?
Haha, you know it is.
Relax. Don't make it so obvious. Soon enough, we will be in Italy, coasting it up with plates of pasta, al dente, cannolis, and Italian boys.
With service from New York City to
Well,
Monica.
pasta and cannolis sound nice.
And are expected to be in the air approximately 12 hours and 20 minutes. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelts at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seat.
Beach and boys, thanks again for inviting me. I needed a break from the city. Yeah, sure. If I'm going to sit beachside in Italy, it's going to be with my bestie. Thanks for coming, Asia. Chase called me before we left. Whoa, really? What did you guys talk about?
He told me he was going back to LA to finish out the school year.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How are you feeling, Asia?
I don't know. I've never felt these feelings before.
I'm sorry, Asia. Twin flames should present in your life with, warning, your life will be flipped upside down labels on our foreheads. Love on the brain? Yeah. Love and cannolis.
What is love? Is it a feeling? Is it an action? Is love even quantifiable? Love gurus feel like they have the answers, while dating apps purport that they have figured the formula. I just want to know why Chase has this effect on me. Meeting Chase has me questioning my very existence. Who am I? What is life? What is love? You might be wondering who the heck is Chase and what the heck is Asia and Alexi talking about. Well, Asia's animated series is a universe that stems from Asia's short story series. Coming Home, the story of Asia, followed by the story of Asia, I'm Home, is now available in the Amazon bookstore. It is a part of the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, which is the 3-series set, 3 literature works that come together to amalgamate, to assist with the bolstering of Asia's story in this reality. Go read the stories and you will understand what the heck is going on. I still hope you enjoy the animated series without reading the story, but go purchase the books. Go purchase the Unconditional Love Literature Parcel, available in the Amazon bookstore, and you'll understand. You'll be caught up with everything that's going on in Asia's animated series. Love you. Love on yourself. Peace.
Ciao, Bea.
Ciao. Hello.
You are American.
Yeah.
You are from Texas.
I'm from NYC.
Cool, son. Want to go get a bacon, egg, and cheese? I hope you like my shoes even though they aren't butters.
Wow. If Lorenzo is the official ambassador for Italian guys, I want to go home.
I am so sorry. You make me nervous. I don't normally act like that. Forgive me. Please. Your Bea face, your Bea aura.
Yeah. My friends are waiting for me. I should go.
I would like to see you again.
I should go.
I didn't get your name.
Ooh. Who are you talking to? An Italian boy?
Girl, I don't know what that whole exchange was about.
You okay?
Yeah, you?
I'm great. Good. I'm pretty sure there's a really great gelato shop nearby. Gelato?
Yes, please.
Let's go.
My name is Ashley-Nicole. I am an ageless being. Well, I'm 31, with utilizing the paradigms of space and time as known by third-dimensional humanity to quantify my existence. My consciousness is focused primarily as Ashley-Nicole, human of planet Earth. I awakened within the dream. I am limitless existence, or energies of the infinite sea, or spirit, having infinite experiences, just in this one moment. And a gander of infinite experiences within this now moment. It appears as if I am putting my wig on in my bathroom mirror. When, in another dimension of the self, in just this past moment of infinite existence, I assisted with disarming the pardon collider to allow for the mass awakening of the human consciousness. Grand Rising Earth Dweller. Grand Rising M. And thanks again for your assistance with everything. I requested for a regular guide that I can expect to be available to assist me with settling into remembrance and mission. I'm super appreciative. We've been paired to work with one another.
Remembering into multidimensionality within colonial life is a vibrant experience. I'm glad to help. How's Kingdom Things podcast going? You truly have the ether stirring into universal order, divine alignment.
For the upliftment and rejuvenation of all things. The podcast is great. I mean, I'm finally feeling the heart connection to the podcast. I suppose there's always been.
Surely.
The podcast has been an intuitive mandate that came into fruition with following my heart space and inner guidance. My mind is acclimated and excited about, well, all of this. Being awakened within the dream.
We waited. Love is on fire. There are you and I. civilizations that are how personified. I'm living my most abundant reality. Bench pressing these blessings, miracles.